1. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1961 season is on the air. Today's date is June 30, 1961. This is the final day in the month of June. We are at historic Fenway Park for an important matchup in the American League between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. The Indians come into this game with a record of 35 wins and 40 losses. Right now, they are in 6th place, right behind the White Sox. They are 2 wins back. The Boston Red Sox at 39 and 34. They are in the top 5 at this moment. This is the final day of the month of June. Very important game for both teams. Red Sox are playing very scrappy baseball. They want to have a shot at the postseason. The Indians trying to get in there as well. They are not out of it yet by any means. Brian B. and Joel Turney are first to join us here at Fenway Park. The Indians historically crushed Boston in this game, 10-2. They had 13 hits and 2 errors. The Red Sox had 6 hits and no errors. But then again, last night, the Giants were supposed to destroy the Phillies, and Inside Pitch had other plans. So the question is, will Inside Pitch do the same thing again here at Fenway Park? Woodman 564 now joins us here at Fenway Park. So what a very interesting matchup here to end the month of June. So let's get right to it and see what the Tribe and the BOS Sox have for us tonight. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox was Billy Muffett. Rough year, 3 wins, 11 losses, 2 saves, a 5.65 ERA, only 47 strikeouts and 34 walks, only had 11 starts, more of a relief pitcher for the Red Sox that year. So let's see what the BOS Sox have tonight against the Tribe. We are all set and ready, and let's play some baseball. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Indians, second baseman Mike Delahas, 260 average, 3 homers, 23 RBIs, only played in about half the games for the Tribe, but he is at second base tonight. We are using blue, white, and red dice. Red Sox are the home team. Let's play some baseball here in the American League. Muffett, 4-5 against the righty. That is a blank. Delahas, 3-5. He hits a fly ball to left, and that will be caught by someone named Yaz. So that is the first out. Next up for the Tribe, center fielder Jim Pearsall. Excellent season for the Indians that year. 322 average, 6 homers, 40 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. He'll take that any year. Muffett will make the pitch. 5-5 against the righty. Strikeout. The 20 is high. Fenway Park subtracts 2 from strikeouts and adds 2 to walks. Pearsall, 2-2, and he grounds it right back to Muffett. And he's not sitting on a tuffet. He will go ahead and throw to first, and that is the second out. I thought I would go ahead and beat the puns right now on that. 2 men out, and now we'll see left fielder Tito Francona. 301 average, 16 homers, 85 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. So Francona will now come up to bat. 1 out, 2 outs. Muffett, 4-6, strikeout 11. That will be high. Francona, 5-6, and he grounds it right back to Muffett once again. Again, he's not sitting on a tuffet. He will throw to first, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for Muffett. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Cleveland Indians in this game was Gary Bell. 12 wins, 6 losses, no saves, a 4.11 ERA. 163 strikeouts, so he was pretty much had a little bit of heat with him. 98 walks, though. So let's see what the Red Sox have tonight as we go to the bottom of the first. Second baseman Chuck Schilling will lead off for the BOS Sox. 259 average, 5 homers, 62 RBIs. Bottom of the first, Bell with the pitch. Bell, 1-4. That is at the park. Fenway Park, 5-2. That ball is hit to right field. That is a 1, and that's going to be a base hit against a right-handed pitcher. So Schilling leads off the game with a single, or at least leads off for the Red Sox with a single. He will go to first. Infield double play depth. We will now see center fielder Gary Geiger, 232 average, 18 homers, 64 RBIs. Infield again, double play depth. Schilling had 7 stolen bases, and that is a 7. He ain't going anywhere. Bell with the pitch. 5-2 against the lefty. That is a blank. Geiger, 4-2. Ground ball to third. Let's see if they turn it. 1-1-2. Second base pivot, Delahas, 0 pivot. A 1 or 2 is a double play. They won't get it, but Schilling will be thrown out at second base, and Geiger will reach first, and that is 1 out. So fielder's choice there. And now coming up for the Red Sox, left fielder, a very young Carl Yastrzemski. This was his rookie year. 266 average, 11 homers, 80 RBIs. Yaz wants to be known as maybe the second most loved ball player in Red Sox history behind Ted Williams, behind Teddy Ballgame. Carl, you got a long way to go, man. I'm not sure about that. Maybe they'll like you. I don't know. Geiger on it first. Strat, 16, no play. Bell will make a pitch. 4-3 against the lefty. That is a home run result against the righty. Yaz needs a 4. That is a 10. It's too high. Yaz, 6-2, and he'll just chop it to short. They'll get another chance at a double play. 3-3-4. Second base pivot, Delahas, 0, 1-4. This time they will turn it, and that will retire the side. Well, Yaz, keep on hitting into double plays, man. You're not young kid. You're not going to become a Red Sox loved Bo Sox player. 6-4-3 double play, no runs and a hit on the Bo Sox. And after 1, we have no score. We will go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Indians will be the catcher, John Romano. 299 average, 21 homers, 80 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats, actually. Pretty good. Muffett will make the pitch. Muffett, 2-1. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 5-3. And that's going to be a base hit to right field. It's a single plus, so Romano's got to try for second. His base running rating is a 2. Right fielder Jensen, a -1 arm. Romano will only take second on a 1. He will not get it. He'll put on the brakes and head back to first. Leadoff single for the Tribe. Romano holds at first base. Infield double play depth. Here comes right fielder Willie Kirkland. 259 average, 27 homers, 95 RBIs. Respectable. Romano on at first, no stolen bases and nothing happening. Muffett will pitch to Kirkland. Muffett, 4-4, blank. Kirkland, 6-6, fly ball center field, and Geiger will get to that one. One out. Now see third baseman Bubba Phillips, 264 average, 18 homers, 72 RBIs. Ouch. That's going to hurt there, Brian B. Infield still a double play depth. And nothing on the strat. Romano stays put. Muffett does have a slight pickoff chance. Muffett, 3-6, blank. Phillips, a 1-6, and that is going to be a grounder to third. Let's see if they can turn a double play. 2-2-3. Second base pivot, Schilling, 0 pivot, 1-3, and they got it, and they will turn their own double play and retire the side. So a 6-4-3 double play hit into by the Indians. No runs and a hit. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 2. Doug Hunt joins us here at Fenway Park. Leading off for the Red Sox will be right fielder Jackie Jensen. 263 average, 13 homers, 66 RBIs. Not too bad for Jensen, and pretty good in right field. Bell will make the pitch. Bell, 3-5, strikeout, 14 is high. Jensen, a 1-4, and that's a grounder to short. That'll get taken care of by Woody Held, and that is the first out. For the Red Sox, here's third baseman Frank Malzone, 266 average, 14 homers, 87 RBIs in 61. One man down, bottom of the second. Bell, 5-1, strikeout. Yep, he'll get him on that one easily. He didn't strike out much, but he will there. 6 minus 2 is a 4. That is a 1. And Malzone will go down. Strikeout number 1 for Bell. 163 Ks he had that year, so he could be throwing heat. Now we'll see the catcher, Jim Pagliarone, maybe the original Pags. 242 average, 16 homers, 58 RBIs. Bell will go ahead and pitch. 1-1, strikeout, 20 is high. Pagliarone, 2-6 against the right-hander. That's going to be grounded to second base. Delahas will take his time and toss it to first. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Bell. No score after 2. We will go to the top of the third here in this interesting game between the Indians and the Red Sox. Leading off for the Tribe will be Vic Power. Power is at first base for this game and very good at that position. 268 average, 5 homers, 63 RBIs in 61. Muffett so far off to a good start. Muffett, 3-5. That is a blank. Power, a 1-3. He popped that one up to short, and it's going to be Boudin to make the play. 1 down. Indians will now send their own shortstop, Woody Held, 267 average, 23 homers, 78 RBIs. This Indians team can hit bombs, that's for sure. They got a lot of players in this lineup very capable of hitting balls out of the park. Muffett with the pitch. 4-5 against the righty. That's a blank. Held. 6-3. That's grounded to third. That will get handled by Malzone. And that's out number 2. Now the pitcher spot for the Indians. Here's Gary Bell. 198 average as a hitter and 9 RBIs. Really nothing wrong with that. If anyone here had COVID, how long does it take to get over the cough? Well, you know, I had it for about 3 weeks, but the cough only lasted, I really didn't have much of a cough. My cough maybe lasted only a few days. I had a very, very weak, version of the Omicron variant. Keith Turness joins us here at Fenway Park. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Turness. Muffett with the pitch. 2-5, possible error. Bell, 1-2. That's a fly ball to center field. Geiger going at it. His error rating is a 3. That's a 10. He'll put it away and retire the side. Nice job by Muffett. He sends the Tribe down in order. So an early pitcher's duel here going into the bottom of the third. Steeler fan joins us here at Fenway Park. You feel fine other than the cough lingering. It can be a while. Just make sure you follow the instructions to get rid of, to go through with COVID. That's all it is. But yeah, the cough can linger a little bit depending. Everybody is different when it comes to COVID. Everyone is different. It really is. To me, like I said, I just felt like I had a bad cold for 2 weeks. And I was out of work for 3 weeks in February, as you guys know. But other than that, I was really okay. But everybody is different there, Brian. Everybody is different when it comes to this nasty thing we got. Bottom of the third, leading off for the Red Sox will be first baseman Pete Runnels. 317 average, 3 homers, 38 RBIs. Runnels was one of the better players for the Red Sox in 61. Excellent year he had. Bell will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-2, walk, 5, that's ball 4, and Runnels will trot to first. So a leadoff walk given up by Bell. And Bell did have 98 walks that season, so he was capable of them. Double play depth is called. Here comes the shortstop, Don Boudin. 263 average, 6 homers, 42 RBIs, respectable. Runnels had 5 stolen bases that year. That is a 19. He's not going. Boudin, though, does get the bunt sign. Do you bunt here or do you swing? I think you swing. No score. Bell with the pitch. 6-3, strikeout 11. That will be high. Boudin, 1-6. He just grounds it right back to Bell. Could be tough to turn a double play. 2-1-1. And Boudin a righty, so second base is pivot. That's Delahas a 0. The only way they turn a double play is on a 1. That is a 6. The Bell has no play at second at all. And the only play he has is the first, so Runnels will get to second base. So it kind of works like a swinging bunt, and Runnels will make second. So ground ball back to the pitcher. And now the Red Sox will send up their own pitcher, Billy Muffett. 217 average, a homer, 2 RBIs. I'm going to let him swing away with a runner on second here and 1 out. Bell will make the pitch. Strapped. 19. Muffett would bunt here, but I'm not going to bunt with a runner on second. Bell with the pitch. 5-4. That's a pitcher result. That 18 is too high either side. Muffett, 4-2. He grounds one to short. That'll get handled by Held. The throw goes to first. Runnels, a base running rating on 1 or 2 will get him to third. He won't stay. He'll stay at second base. So Muffett hit that kind of hard. But Runnels will stay where he is on a grounder to short. And now the top of the order with Schilling. Schilling 1 for 1, got a base hit. 2 outs here. And we'll see if anything happening on Strat. That is a 1. Runnels, no, he does not get the steal sign. He will stay at second base. I don't think you could steal here, but you're already in scoring position. Let Schilling swing the bat and don't run yourselves out of the inning. Bell will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-2. That is a blank. Schilling, 6-1. That ball is hit to right field. Again, that is a 9. Against a right-handed pitcher, he's just gonna miss a triple. That's gonna be a fly out to right, and the inning will end. Oh, he just got under it just a little bit. Nothing across except the walk. After 3, no score. Time for station break. This is the RJL YouTube Network. We go to the top of the 4th inning in an early pitcher's duel here between 2 pitchers with a combined ERA of 9.7. But so far, inside pitch sometimes has ideas of its own. Top of the order, leading off for the Indians, here's Mike Delahas. He is 0 for 1. Muffett will make the pitch. 4-2, range play at the park. Fenway Park, 3-3. That is a base hit past short, but it will be a range play for Boudin. Boudin pretty decent. His range is a 3. That is a 2. Nice play by Boudin. Makes the play on the run, throws to first for the out. He took a single away from Delahas, and that is a ground out to short. Here comes Pearsall. Pearsall 0 for 1. Muffett, he'll make the pitch. 4-2. Again, range play at the park. Fenway Park, 5-6. And that is a home run to the pull side. Against the righty, Pearsall needs a 6. That is an 8. It's too high. Now it's a fly ball. It's a fly ball to left. Left fielder is Yaz. His range is a 3. And he won't get it, and that is going to bounce. That's going to be a single in front of him, and Pearsall will get a base hit. He does not get the homer, but he does get a single, as Yaz couldn't get there in time. So now 1 out and a runner on. And here comes Francona. Francona's 0 for 1. Double play depth. Pearsall at 8 stolen bases. He's not going anywhere with the 16. Muffett will go ahead and pitch. Muffett, 3-4. Pitcher result. That's against the lefty. A 1-17 is a base hit up the middle. That's a 4, and that will be a single. Pearsall will not make third, though. He will hold at second, and now the Indians are in business. Single by Francona, and now Romano coming up, and he's 1 for 1 with a base hit. So now the Indians threatening here in the top of the 4th. Anything on the strat? That is a 1. Pearsall will stay put. He will stay put at second base. Muffett, even though he does get the steal sign, but he'll stay anyway. Muffett will make the pitch. Muffett, 2-1 at the park. Fenway Park, 6-1. And that is a fly to right. And getting over there will be Jensen. He will make the catch. Pearsall, a BR of 3, -1 on the fly to right, -1 for Jensen. The only way it gets to third is on a 1. That is a 2. He'll stay at second, 2 away. Maybe I should have had him steal, because he probably would have had a sacrifice fly. Here is Kirkland. Kirkland is 0 for 1. Now 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Muffett trying to get out of this jam. Nothing happening on the strat this time. Muffett, he will deal it. 2-1 again at the park. Pretty much everything's been at the park here in this inning for the Indians. Fenway Park, 6-4. That's a home run to opposite field. Against a righty. Kirkland needs a 14. That is a 14, and that is a goner. Kaboom! That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep. It was hit to the opposite field, which means that went over the green monster. It is gone. Home run, Willie Kirkland. It just barely clears the wall on a 14. As that one is out of here, a 3-run bomb by Kirkland. Muffett made a decent pitch, but the ballpark would not hold that one out in here, and it is 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Stadium groans. So Kirkland hits a 3-run, 2-out bomb. Here is Phillips. And Phillips is 0 for 1. Muffett will make the pitch. 4-6. Strikeout. He'll get him with the 3. Strikeout. And the inning is over. And that is the first strikeout for Muffett. But damage is done. 3 runs on 3 hits for the Indians. A 3-run bomb by Kirkland. It's 3-0 going to the bottom of the 4th. So now we'll see if the Red Sox can come back a little bit. Gary Geiger leads off for the Bo Sox. He's 0 for 1. Bell now has a 3-0 lead for the Tribe. Bell, 3-4. Strikeout, 14. That is high. Geiger, 2-2. Fly ball, center field, caught by Pearsall. Out number 1. Here comes Yaz. Yastrzemski is 0 for 1, grounded out into a double play his first time up. Bell will make the pitch. John West joins us here at Fenway Park. Bell, 6-6, range play. Yaz, 6-5, fly ball center field, hit to Pearsall. Pearsall, excellent range. His range is a 5, and he'll make the catch with absolutely no problem, and that will be the second out. Pearsall had that one all the way. 2 outs now for Jensen. Jensen is 0 for 1. Bell will make the pitch. 3-6. That's at the park. Fenway Park getting a lot of rolls here this game. Fenway Park, 4-3. Base hit center field. Jensen will keep it alive as he hits it into shallow center, but it will bloop in there, and Jensen will have himself a 2-out base knock. Can the Red Sox do anything with it? Here is Malzone. Malzone is 0 for 1. Still 2 outs, bottom of the 4th inning. Jensen had 9 stolen bases. That is a 3. He does not get that. And no hit and runs with 2 outs. Bell with the pitch. 6-1, strikeout. That is high. Malzone, 3-1. He grounds it to short. That's going to get handled by Held. And he's going to throw to second to get Jensen, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. The Indians have a 3-0 lead after 4. We will go to the top of the 5th. Rapidly moving ball game, actually, so far. Muffett will get back on the mound. He can pitch to 23 batters. He could go about here. And Bell's in good shape. Who leads off? Leading off for the Indians will be Vic Power. Power is 0 for 1. Top of the 5th inning here. Muffett with the pitch. 6-1, blank. Power. 6-4, base hit right past short, and that'll be a single for Power. He'll get to first base. So another leadoff single for the Indians. Next batter is Held. Held is 0 for 1. Infield double play. Power had 4 stolen bases. And that's a 15. He won't go nowhere. Muffett will hold him. Held will go ahead, set up for the pitch. Muffett, 3-1. That's a blank. Held. 6-1, and that is a fly to center. Geiger will come up a little bit inside, and he'll put it away. Next batter is Bell. Bell is 0 for 1. May see a bunt with him. Strategy roll first. That is a 17. The bunt is called. Do I want to do it here? You know what? Nah. They'll swing. Bell will go ahead and swing. He got a 3-0 lead. I don't think there's any reason to give up an out. Muffett with the pitch. 4-5 against the righty. That's blank. Bell swings the bat. 3-3. And Bell's going to come through. That's going to be a single past second. Power, a base running rating of 3. That'll be good enough to get him to third. And Bell goes ahead and swings the bat instead of bunting. And he now has, when the Indians have runners at first and third. Designated hitter? We don't need no stinking designated hitter. Let the pitchers grab a stick. Delahas is up next. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Delahas does ground out to double plays, and they're going to go ahead and stay in double play depth and try to turn 2. Strategy roll, though. That is an 18, and nothing happening. Muffett will go ahead and make the pitch. Muffett, 2-3. That is a blank. Delahas, 5-5. And against a right-handed pitcher, Delahas is going to come through there, and that's going to be a double to left. Power will go ahead and come in to score. Bell, a base running rating of 2. Double to left, -2, a 0. So Bell cannot score. He will automatically hold at third. Delahas goes to second. 4-0 Indians. Stadium groans. So now Muffett, now not looking too good as he did earlier. And the next batter is Pearsall. Pearsall 1 for 2 with a single. Infield is now going to call in as the Red Sox do not want to give up any more runs here. Strat, 9, no play. Muffett will go ahead and make the pitch. Muffett, 3-4. Pitcher result against the righty. A 1-7 will be a base hit up the middle. The 11 is too high. Pearsall, 2-6. but he will hit a base hit past second, and another couple of runs are going to come in for the Indians. Single past second, Bell will come in to score. Delahas, base running rating of 3, fast enough. He will come in to score. 2 RBI single by Pearsall, 6-0 Tribe. Stadium groans. 2 runs come in, and still one out here. Now 6-0. And here comes Francona. Is that going to be it for Muffett? He's due to bat 4th in the bottom of the 5th. They're going to let him go one more time here, but it doesn't look good for Muffett. Dwayne Martz joins us here at Fenway Park. Muffett will pitch to Francona. Strategy rolls are now off. Muffett with the pitch. 3-2 against the lefty. Walk plus. That will be ball 4. And now runners at first and second, and that will be it for Muffett. They have seen enough. So Billy Muffett coming out of the game a tough way. He was having a pretty good game, but the Indians have opened it up. Coming on to bat now for the Indians is Romano. And the Red Sox will go, I think, will bring on a righty. And it is going to be Dave Hillman. 3 wins, 2 losses, no saves, a 2.77 ERA. Dave Hillman will come on to pitch. So runners at first and second for the Indians, now leading 6-0 with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Hillman will set up for the pitch. 3-4, range play. Romano, 4-3. That's a fly ball to center field. It's hit to Geiger. Geiger's range is a 3. That is a 1. He'll make the catch, and he really needed to do that. And that is out number 2. Pearsall, let's see, BR3, -2, and -1 is a 0. So Pearsall will stay at second base. He will not try to go to third. And there are now 2 outs. Two outs now, and the batter is Kirkland. Kirkland 1 for 2, a 3-run bomb his last time up. And now 2 outs. Hillman will make the pitch. 4-5 against the lefty. That's going to be an out. And it will be a ground ball to third, handled by Boudin. And Boudin is going to throw to second to get Francona and retire the side. But a big inning for the Tribe here. 3 runs on 4 hits and a walk. And they got a 6-0 lead halfway through the game. But remember, no lead is safe on inside pitch. I don't care if you're up 10-0. Anything has happened here. But however, the Indians are having a good night tonight. Bottom of the 5th, leading off for the Red Sox will be Jim Pagliarone, and he is 0 for 1. Can the Red Sox get back into this? Bell with the pitch. 2-5, walk, 13. That's good enough. That's a good start. Pags will draw the base on balls. Leadoff walk given up by Bell. That's the second walk he's given up. Here comes Runnels. Runnels walked his first time up. Strategy rolls are off. Bell will go ahead and pitch it. 2-3. That is a blank. Runnels. 4-3. Ground ball to short. Wow. 3-3. And of course, double play depth. 4. Second base pivot, Delahas 0, 1-4 double play. They turn it with no problem, 2 outs. Yeah. From a leadoff walk to a twin killing. Nothing really going right for the Red Sox at this moment on a 6-4-3 double play. And now the batter is Boudin. Boudin is 0 for 1. Bell, he'll go ahead and pitch. 4-4, wild pitch, ball 1. 4-3 against the righty, walk 11. That will be ball 4, and Boudin will now trot to first on a walk. Second walk given up by Bell in this inning. And we'll see a pinch hitter for Dave Hillman as he will come out of the game. The Red Sox will bring on a pinch hitter here, and they're going to go with Vic Wertz. 260 average, 11 homers, 61 RBIs. Vic Wertz will bat against Bell. 2 outs. Can Wertz come through with a big hit to keep the inning alive? Bell, 1-3. Error on a throw. Wertz, 3-1 against the righty. That's going to be a double to right field. Wertz comes off the bench and smacks a double to right. The right fielder is Kirkland. His error rating is a 7. That's a 19, so there's not going to be a throwing error. But let's see if it can score Boudin. Boudin is a 4 with 2 outs. Double to right, -2. So a 1 or a 2, Boudin will score. He will not. He has to hold it third. A double to right, but Boudin could not make it to home. But the Red Sox do get another chance to get a hit on a pinch hit double by Bell. And now it'll be up to Schilling to see if he can get a couple of runs in. 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th, 6-0 Indians. But Red Sox are threatening to get some runs. Schilling is 1 for 2. As Boudin could not come in to score, Bell will go ahead and make the pitch. Bell, 6-2, strikeout, 18 is high. Schilling, 5-3, and he will bring in some runs. That's going to be a single pass short. Boudin will come in to score easily. Wertz, a base running rating of 2, becomes a 3 with 2 outs. He will come in to score. And Schilling goes to first. Red Sox on the board. It is now 6-2. And suddenly now Bell getting a little bit hit. And they'll go talk to him on the mound for a moment. But a 2 RBI single brings in 2 runs for the Red Sox. How big was that double play earlier? Now a 6-2 ball game. And here comes Geiger. Geiger is 0 for 2. Schilling will set up at first base. Strategy rolls are back on. Nothing on the 5. He'll stay put. Bell will now deal to Geiger. Bell, 2-3. That is a blank. Geiger, 6-1. Grounded to second base. Up with it will be Delahas. He will throw to first to end the inning. Red Sox, though, get a couple. 2 runs on 2 hits and a couple of walks. But the Red Sox are on the board now. It is 6-2. We will go to the top of the 6th inning. Leading off for the Indians will be Bubba Phillips. He is 0 for 2. I think we'll see a righty for the Red Sox here. And they will go with, that's how I got to go with. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Tracy Stallard. Yep, the guy that gave up the home run to Maris at the end of the season. But he is the pitcher now. Tracy Stallard, 2 wins, 7 losses, 2 saves, a 4.87 ERA. And he will come on to pitch, hopefully maybe the 6th inning, if much, against Phillips. Top of the 6th, 6-2 Indians. Stallard, 1-1, strikeout 6, got him. Nice play, nice pitch by Stallard, and that is a strikeout. Next batter is Power. Power is 1 for 2, has a single. Stallard will make the pitch. 6-3, that's at the park. Fenway Park, 3-1, and that is a fly ball to right. Not deep, though. Getting over there will be Jensen for out number 2. And now Held will come up to the bat. He is 0 for 2. Stallard looking to try to have a nice inning here for the Red Sox, as the Red Sox did get a couple of runs to get kind of back in the game. Stallard 3-2, error on a throw. Held 5-1. Line drive it right to short, but Boudin will grab it, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 for Stallard, and he needed that. We'll go to the bottom of the sixth. Bell will continue to pitch. Bottom of sixth inning, leading off for the Red Sox, a very young Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz is 0 for 2. Bell will go ahead and make the pitch. Bell, 5-3, walk, base on balls. Yep, Yaz will draw the walk, and the Red Sox lead off with a base runner. That is the fourth walk given up by Bell. Infield now goes to double play depth. And now we'll see what Jensen can do. He's 1 for 2. Strategy roll, Yaz had 6 stolen bases, not going anywhere. Bell will make the pitch. 1-3. Error on a throw. Jensen, 1-1. And that's not going to be a throwing. Well, it could be. That ball is hit to shortstop. That's going to be an infield single to short. And that is picked up by Held. His error rating is a 10. That's a 3. And he's going to throw that ball away, trying to get Jensen. And that's going to be an extra base. So Yaz will find himself on third. Jensen will go to second. That is an error on a throw by Woody Held. And now the Red Sox are in business. That is a single and an E6. First error on the Indians, and they did have 2 errors in the game historically, and now Boston is threatening to come back into this. Runners at second and third, and now the batter is Malzone. Nobody out. They will call the infield in. The Indians don't want this game to slip away. They go talk to Bell. Bell livid. He knew that was an infield single, but Held tried to throw him out anyway and threw it away. And now runners at second and third here with nobody out in the bottom of the sixth. Strategy roll. That is a 1. Yaz will stay put. Bell will pitch to Malzone. Indian bullpen now getting a little warmed up. Bell with the pitch. 3-1. Strikeout 5. No, just missed. Malzone is a 6, but -2 makes him a 4. Malzone, 6-3. It's a ground ball to short. They will not send Yaz. The throw will go to first for out number 1. And that is the first out. With the infield in, they decide to keep Yaz there at third. And instead of trying to get the leadoff runner, we will keep him there. But Yaz may go on the next ground out. Here's Pagliarone. Pags is 0 for 1. Walked his last time up. Infield is still in. Can the Indians get out of this jam? Strat. Nothing on the 7. Bell. 2-6. Strikeout 7. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That is a big K. And that is strikeout number 2 for Bell. He gets a ginormous strikeout. And now here's Runnels. Runnels is 0 for 1. The fans here at Fenway know Runnels has got to come through with a hit here. 6-2 to get the Red Sox closer. Strategy roll. And that is a 2, nothing happening. Bell will make the pitch to Runnels. Bell, 6-5, range play. Runnels, 4-2. And that is a double to center field. But it's a range play. The center fielder is Pearsall. If you're the Indians, that's where you want to hit to. Pearsall's range is a 5. Does he take 2 runs off the board for the Red Sox? Yes, he does. That is a 4. He gets in the deep corner of Fenway Park, but he will make the catch. Side retired. Stadium groans. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, a walk, but the Red Sox cannot get any runs in. Still 6-2 after 6. Pearsall takes a double away from Pete Runnels. We will now go to the top of the 7th. Leading off for the Indians is the pitcher, Gary Bell. And let's see how many batters. He can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. It's the 7th inning. They're going to let him bat, maybe see if they can get one more inning out of him. Stallard will stay out there. He'll pitch. Stallard, 2-2. Against the righty, walk plus. But believe it or not, that 20 will not walk him. Bell becomes a 15, plus 2 is a 17. He does not walk the pitcher. Bell, 5-5, and he'll just chop it right back to Stallard for the out. Wow, Stallard almost walked the pitcher. That must have been done on 3 balls and 2 strikes, and Bell just chops it back to the mound. Here's Delahas. Delahas is 1 for 3 with a double. Stallard will make the deal. 4-2, strikeout 10, that's high. Delahas, 3-1, and a hit line drive to third, but Malzone will grab it for the out. 2 down. Pearsall is next. He gets some boos here from the Fenway crowd, knowing that the catch he just made took 2 runs off the board. Pearsall having a good night. 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles. Can Stallard have another 1-2-3 inning? Stallard, 2-6 against the righty. He will. That's an automatic out. And it will be a ground ball to short, handled by Boudin. Throws to first, side retired. Nice job by Tracy Stallard. And he goes 1-2-3 twice. And he says, I'm not giving up the home run to Roger Maris this year. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Today is also the last day of the month of June. So, of course, I always take one day off in between the months. No stream tomorrow night. There will be no baseball from me tomorrow night. I will return Thursday for June 3rd. And we're on our way to Crosley Field. I know Brian B. will not, and Woodman 564 will not miss that game. On our way to Crosley Field as the Pittsburgh Pirates will take on the Cincinnati Reds. Joe Gibbon will pitch for the Pirates, and Jim Maloney will pitch for the Reds. So that will be Thursday night as we will enter the month of July 3rd. So Pittsburgh at Cincinnati Thursday night, no stream tomorrow in between the months. I will be posting standings, of course, in the Universal Baseball Lounge on Facebook through July 2nd, of course, when we get done with 10-minute ticker. So no game tomorrow. We will return on Thursday to start the month of July and, of course, getting closer to the All-Star break. Brian Patterson joins us here at Fenway Park. Now going to the bottom of the 7th inning, Indians lead 6-2 here. Red Sox had a lot of opportunities, but they couldn't get it done. Don Boudin leads off for the Bo Sox. He walked his first time up and scored. We'll see if the Red Sox can do anything here. Bell, 5-1, strikeout 11, no. Boudin, 1-4. That's a fly ball to left. That'll be caught by Francona for out number 1. Pinch hitter coming up for Tracy Stallard. Red Sox will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit will be Russ Nixon. 289 average, a homer, 19 RBIs. Russ Nixon will come on to bat in the pitcher spot. Pitcher spot is 1 for 2. Larry Harris now joins us here at Fenway Park. Always good to have Mr. Harris. Always good to have Mr. Harris in the chat. Bell with the pitch. 6-1, strikeout. He'll get Nixon easily on the 2. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 3 for Bell. 2 outs, but then again, it's always good when anyone, my guys, come into the chat. Thank you for spending a little time with me tonight. 2 outs, top of the order now for the Bo Sox. Here's Schilling. Schilling 2 for 3, a single and a double. Bell, he will continue to pitch here. And that's a 5-5 and hit by pitch. No, the 7 is high. Schilling, 5-2, and he chops it right back to Bell. Bell will take his time, underhand at the first, side retire. What a job by Bell, although he did get a lot of help in the last inning. 6-2 Tribe after 7. Top of inning number 8 coming up. Leading off for the Tribe will be Tito Francona, and he is 1 for 2, singled and walked. Let's see, left, right, left. I think the Red Sox will go with a lefty now. And coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Arnold Early. 2 wins, 4 losses, 7 saves, a 3.96 ERA. Arnold Early will now be the 4th Red Sox pitcher. So Francona will lead off here in the top of the 8th. Strategy rolls are off. Early will go ahead and pitch. 1-1 against the lefty. That's going to be an out. And it will be a ground ball to short handled by Boudin and tosses it to first for the out number 1. 1 quick out. We'll now see Romano. Romano is 1 for 3. Early, he'll go ahead. He will not be early. Will pitch now. He will not be late. Another pun before somebody else gets to it. 4-4 against the righty. That is a blank. Romano, 2-1, base hit, center field. Romano will get himself a single. He gets his 2nd hit of the game. He will hold it first. And here comes Kirkland. Kirkland 1 for 3, a 3-run bomb over the Green Monster. As he'll go ahead and bat here. Infield a double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Early will make the pitch. Early, 5-5. Error on a throw. Kirkland, 6-4. Line drive to short. Now that's caught by Boudin. That's out number 2. Boudin has an error rating of 11. Now, Romano, he is on first base. It will be an error on a throw if he tries to get him. Romano, well, on a 1, he tries to get him at first base. It is a 3. Romano will get back. Boudin will not try to get him. That is out number 2, no throwing error. On a line out to short, Romano got back, and Boudin decides not to throw it. That would have been an error if he tried to, if a 1 came up. So 2 outs now for Phillips. Phillips is 0 for 3. Early, trying to go ahead here and try to keep it where it is at. Early with the pitch. 4-2 against the righty. That's blank. Phillips, 2-5. Base hit right past short. That'll be a single. Romano will not make third. He will hold it second. Base running rating of 3 with 2 outs. He will hold at second base, and the Indians will get another chance and will bring up Power. Power is 1 for 3. So now Early in a little bit of a jam here. But with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Early with the pitch. 5-5. Error on a throw. Power. 4-6. That's going to be a fly ball center field. That'll be handled by Geiger. He'll get under it, put it away, and end the inning. No runs, 2 hits for the Tribe. They strand a couple of base runners, but the Red Sox have had people get problems getting runners in. We will go to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off for the BOS Sox will be Gary Geiger. 2 lefties and a righty coming up. Bell is now tired. Indians are going to take him out, even though he is due to bat second in the 9th inning. But they have seen good. They felt he did good enough. The Indians will go to the bullpen and turn over the bullpen to try to get this game over. And coming on to pitch for the Indians will be Bob Allen. 3 wins, 2 losses, 3 saves, a 3.73 ERA. He will come on and pitch to Gary Geiger. So bottom of the 8th inning, 6-2. Indians lead. The Indians did win this game historically. Allen with the pitch, 2-5. That's a blank. Geiger, 5-1. And Geiger leads off with a double to right field. That'll split the corner, split the gap there. He'll go to the wall. Geiger rounding first. He'll slide into second. And that will be a leadoff double for the Red Sox. Good way to start the bottom of the 8th. Here is Yaz. Yaz is 0 for 2. Walked his last time up, though. Allen will pitch to Yaz here. 6-2 Indians. Allen with the pitch. 1-4. Strikeout. 12. Yep. Steer right. No, I'm sorry. Wrong. Yeah, Stremski 11. -2 is a 9. Against lefties, he doesn't get them. Yaz will swing. 4-3, and that instead's a ground ball to short. That'll get handled by Held. Held throws to first. 1-4. Geiger goes to third, and he will. So Yaz moves him over, but that is 1 out. Almost struck him. I almost called it a strikeout in error. Upon further review, Yastrzemski grounds 1 to short. A big run at third base. Here's Jensen. Jensen having a good game. 2 for 3, 2 singles. Got an extra base on an error. The Indians are going to call the infield back to make sure they get the out. They got a 4-run lead here, so they are not going to bring the infield in. Allen will make the pitch. Allen, 1-6. Walk plus. Yes, now he walks Jensen, and now the Indians are in a little bit of trouble. So that is a walk to Jensen. And here comes Malzone. Malzone is 0 for 3. Infield now will go to double play depth. 1 out, bottom of the 8th, 6-2 Indians. Allen will set up for the deal. Strategy rolls are off. Allen, 5-6. That is a blank. Malzone, 6-4. It's a fly ball to left field. That's going to be caught by Francona for out number 2. Malzone, sacrifice fly rating of 3. And he will bring in Geiger. It'll be deep enough, and Geiger will come in to score as he caught it near the monster. But that will bring in a run. It is now 6-3 with 2 outs. So the Red Sox do get a run on a sacrifice fly to right. Sacrifice fly to left. And now the batter is Pagliarone. Pagliarone is 0 for 2 with a walk. Jensen on at first. Infield is back, now 6-3 in favor of the Tribe. Strategy rolls are still off. Allen with the pitch. 3-3. Error on a grounder. Pagliarone, 3-1. That's not an error. It's a slow rolling grounder to short. Pags has a base running rating of 2. A 1-2 will be safe at first. He is not in time. He gets to first base, and the inning will continue. Jensen automatically goes to second. That's an infield single, not an error. As Pagliarone will beat the throw. Now runners at first and second, and a chance for Pete Runnels. Runnels is 0 for 2. He has a little home run power against lefties, but Allen now going to he's got to get this jam handled here. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Fans at Fenway on their feet, hoping Runnels can come through with a big hit here. Allen will set up and prepare to make the pitch. Fans are loud. Allen with the pitch. 1-2. That is a blank. Runnels 6-2, and it is a ground ball to short. Handled by Held. He'll take it. He will throw to second to get Pagliarone and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits, a walk, and a sacrifice fly, but now it's 6-3 after 8. Another chance for the Red Sox goes by the board there, although they did get the run. We go to the top of the 9th. 6-3 in favor of the Indians. Woody Held will lead off for the Tribe. Arnold Early, I think the Red Sox will take him out, and they're going to go to the bullpen here. And the Red Sox will bring out Mike Fornellis, who's their main closer, their main right-hander. 9 wins, 8 losses, 15 saves, a 4.69 ERA. So Mike Fornellis will be the 5th Red Sox pitcher. Held will bat. Held is 0 for 3. Top of the 9th, 6-3 Tribe. Fornellis, 5-1, range play. Held, 4-5. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is at the Malzone. His range is a 3. That is a 2. Nice play by Malzone. Handles it and throws it to first. So that is the first out. Pinch hitter coming up for Bob Allen as the Indians will now go to the bench. And they will bring out Johnny Temple, 276 average, 3 homers, 30 RBIs. So here's Johnny Temple against Fornellis, 1 out in the top of the 9th. Fornellis, 6-5 against a righty, walk, 18 is high. Temple, 2-5. It's a base hit right past third and a pinch hit single for Temple. Pitcher spot is now 2 for 4. And here comes Delahas. Delahas is 1 for 4 with a trip, with a double. Infield is at double play depth. Fornellis trying to close this deal and give the Red Sox a chance in the bottom of the 9th. Strategy rolls are off. Fornellis, 4-5, blank. Delahas, 6-2. Ground ball to short. Let's see if they get out of it. 3-3-4. Second base pivot. Schilling 0. 1-4. It's a double play. They got it. Side retired. 6-4-3 double play. No runs and a hit for the Indians. They have a 6-3 lead. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Bottom of the 9th. Don Boudin, the leadoff batter for the Red Sox. And I think he's going to bat here. He's a shortstop. I don't think I'm going to take him out. No, he was going to bat. Boudin. So Boudin will come on to bat. And the Indians will bring out their closer, and that is going to be Frank Funk. Really? Frank Funk, 11 wins, 11 losses, 11 saves, a 3.33 ERA. Frank Funk going to come out to pitch for the Tribe to try to end the game. (6-3) Indians. Fans here at Fenway would still like to get the win. Funk will go ahead and pitch. Funk, 6-5, error on a throw. Boudin, 2-1. That's going to be a fly out to center. Pearsall will get to that and make the play for out number 1. Pearsall made a great play out there in center field. That could have changed anything if he didn't make that range play. For Delahas coming out of the game, Red Sox will go to the bench. And it will be Carroll Hardy, 263 average, 3 homers, 36 RBIs. Carroll Hardy will now pinch hit for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the 9th. After further review with Steve Tower joins us late at Fenway Park. Sorry I'm late. Traffic was awful. Don't they make a tunnel coming into Boston off the traffic flow? Maybe they'll name it after a former Sox player. I kind of doubt it. I don't think so. Nah, never happened. After further review with Steve Tower is very late to Fenway Park for a Red Sox game in 1961. Extremely disappointed in Mr. Tower, but I'll let it slide. Funk with the pitch. 5-6, range play at the park. Fenway Park, 5-4, and that is a single past second base, but it's a range play for Delahas. His range is a 2. That's a 6. He'll get by him, and Hardy will have a pinch hit single. Red Sox need more than one base runner, so Hardy makes it to first. And the batter now will be Schilling. Schilling 2 for 4, a single and a double. Yeah, I agree. That'll probably never happen. Infield a double play death. So now Funk gives up a single here, but it's still 1 out. Red Sox tying run is now on deck. This was now a save situation. Funk will go ahead and make the pitch. Strategy rolls are off, and here comes the pitch. Funk, 5-4. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 2-1. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 13, and that is a possible home run. It's a 13, a chance for a homer. Funk Schilling needs a 2 or lower to hit this ball over the green monster. It's a 4. He's going to miss it, and that's going to be a fly out to left instead. 2 down. Oh, Schilling just misses it. It just kind of died in there. Almost a home run, 2 down. That would have brought the tying run to the plate. And now here's Geiger, and Funk wipes his brow, knowing he got away with one there. But now there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th. Yep, did you expect the 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL Network? I think not. Here's Geiger. Geiger is 1 for 4. He has a double his last time up. And Geiger, will he bat? And the answer is yeah. He's the only center fielder I have. He will bat. So Geiger will bat against Funk here. 2 outs. 6-3. Fans at Fenway hoping for a hit. Funk with the pitch. 6-4 against the lefty. That will do it. It's going to be an out. And it will be a ground ball to second. It is hit to Delahas. He has it. Pumps once. Pumps twice. Throws to first. That's your game. The Red Sox will fall to the Indians tonight. 6-3. Stadium groans. No runs on a hit for the Red Sox as the Indians get a nice win here in Boston. The Indians are not out of it by any means. With this win, they're now 4 games under 500. The Red Sox are 4 games over 500 with still half a year of baseball to play. A nice win, definitely, by the Indians here in Fenway. Final line score coming up. Well, you see if Steve Tower, was here earlier in the game, maybe some of the die rolls may have went differently because Steve Tower's magic would have been here. So the Red Sox are looking at Steve Tower in the chat, and they are blaming him. As Steve Tower arrives late to a Red Sox game at the network, they are very, very disappointed in Mr. Tower. For the Indians, 6 runs on 11 hits and 1 error. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 8 hits and no errors. Winning pitcher is Gary Bell. He'll take the win. Billy Muffett takes a tough loss. Frank Funk does wind up with the save. So a nice win for the Indians here as we're ready to close the month of June. It's nice to know at least they're thinking of you. Yes, they are, Mr. Tower. We always are, my good friend. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker is coming right up. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So Cleveland will take a 6-3 win on the Red Sox. We will now end the month of June. June 30th, Detroit at Baltimore. Detroit, 1355, and that is 7. Orioles, 426, that's 2. The Tigers continue to play great baseball this season, as they actually did in 61. Minnesota, Kansas City. Minnesota, 1633, and that's 5. Athletics, 666, that's 9. And the A's will win that game. White Sox and the Angels. White Sox, 10-31, 3 runs. The Halos, 9-31, and that is also 3 runs, so they will tie. White Sox with a 5, plus 0 is 5. Angels with a 3, minus 2 is 1. The White Sox will win the ball game. Senators and the Yankees. Senators, 0-25, and that is 2. Yankees and the chairman of the board, 7-53, and that's 5. The chairman calls the meeting to order and adjourns with a victory for the Bronx Bombers. Cardinals and the Cubs. Cardinals, 20-45, and that's 7. Cubs, 7-42, that's 4. A win for the Redbirds. Reds and the Braves. Reds, 4-42, and that is 4. Spahn on the mound for the Braves, 6-12, that's going to be 0, and that game belongs to the Reds. Dodgers and the Phillies. Dodgers, 15-11. That's going to be 1. Phillies, 6-43, and that is 4. A win for the Phils. Giants and the Pirates. Giants, 10-15, and that's 2. Pirates, 5-56. That's 6. A win for the Bucks. On to July 1st. Detroit at Baltimore. Detroit, 6-63. God, they're just playing great ball. At 7. Baltimore, 11-14. That is 2. Another win for the Tigers. Cleveland at Boston. Cleveland, 18-15. And that is 3. Red Sox, 7-11. That's not good. That's 0. Another win for the Tribe. Minnesota at Kansas City. Minnesota, 14-25. 4 runs. A's, 11-16. That is 2 runs. A win for the Twins. White Sox and the Halos. Chi Sox, 13-53. And that is 6. They're hanging around. Angels, 5-21. And that is 2. And a win for the White Sox. White Sox in 1961, mediocre, but they did have a winning record. Washington and the Yankees. Senators, -2, 22. And that is 1. Yankees, 28-16. And that's enough to get them 5. And that's a win for the Yankees. So pretty much it's very hard. It would be very hard for the Senators to win that game in FastScore. It could happen, yes, but that would have been very difficult to do so. Cardinals and the Cubs. Cardinals 11-22, that is 3. Cubs 11-53, and that is 6, a win for the Cubbies. Reds and the Braves. Reds 9-22, that's 2. Braves 11-16, and that is also 2. They will tie. Cincinnati rolls a 2, plus 4 is 6. Milwaukee rolls a 6, minus 0 is 6. They tie, and it will be a win for the Braves as they win the tiebreakers in extras. Dodgers and the Phillies. Dodgers 13-44, 24. I'm sorry, 13-22. 13-22 is 3. Phillies 5-32, and that is also 3. They tie. Dodgers roll a 4, plus 2 is 6. Phillies roll a 5, minus 3 is 2. The Dodgers will win the game. Giants and the Pirates. Giants 12-55, that is 7. Pirates 10-66, that's 10, and that'll be a win for the Bucks. On to July 2nd, Detroit at Baltimore. Big series going out between those two, as a matter of fact. Detroit 8-52, and that is 5. Orioles 10-41, that's 4. Tigers win another game. Cleveland at Boston. Cleveland with a pitcher named Mudcat on the mound. 13-26, and that is 4. Red Sox 8-45, and that is 5. The Red Sox will salvage a game out of that series. Minnesota and the A's. Minnesota 15-31, and we got 4. Athletics 10-66, that is 10, and a win for the A's. White Sox and the Angels. White Sox 4-13, that's 1. The Angels, I'm sorry, no, my bad. 14-13, my bad. That is 2. Won't matter though, I think. Angels 4-61, and that is 6. The Angels will still win it. Washington and the Yankees. Washington 4-33, that is 3. Yankees 18-32, and that is 5. Yankees will go ahead and win that. Cardinals and the Cubs. Cardinals 14-15, and that's 2. Cubs 13-62, and that is 8. A win for the Cubs. Reds and the Braves in a doubleheader, game 1. Reds 9-34 and 4 runs. Braves 6-64, and that is 7. A win for the Braves. Braves are actually playing very scrappy. They're not out of it. Really, not many. Only a couple of teams right now in the National League aren't in it right now. That's the Phillies and the Cubs. Everybody else still alive. Reds 13-13, and that is 2. Braves 9-66, that's 10. The Braves clobber the Reds twice in the doubleheader. Dodgers and the Phillies. Dodgers 20-13, that's only 2. Philadelphia 5-66, and that's 9. The Phillies will beat the Dodgers, believe it or not. Giants and the Pirates in a doubleheader. Giants 13-41, and that is 5. Pirates 6-65, that's 8. The Pirates win that game. Game number 2, Giants 9-52, and that's 5. Pirates 8-21, and that is 2. And they will split the twin bill. And of course, the Mets and the Astros remain undefeated. As we know, at the New York Mets and the Houston Astros, hence Colt 45s, we know they will not lose a game in 1961. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always Thursday. No game scheduled for tomorrow. We are in between the months. We will return on Thursday with July 3rd. We will be at Crosley Field as the Pittsburgh Pirates will take on the Cincinnati Reds. Joe Gibbon will pitch for the Pirates, and Jim Maloney will go for the Reds. So if you want to see a good matchup featuring players like Frank Robinson and Roberto Clemente, some young kid that says he'll be the best Puerto Rican player in baseball history. I don't know about that. We'll have to see. All right. You'll join us for that matchup. Gibbon, Maloney, Pirates, Reds, Thursday night. Be there or be square. I will post the standings in the Universal Baseball Lounge and the stats as soon as I get them in there. After further review with Steve Tower, Doug Hunt, Woodman 564, Lower Slower Board Gamer joins us late, but still good to have you here, sir. I'm glad you at least caught the end. Just watch the replay and hope you'll join us next time. Steeler fan Brian Patterson, Doug Hunt, Larry Harris, Dwayne Martz, John West, Keith Turnus, and Joel Turney. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstile. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We will see you Thursday night. It is a win for the Tribe tonight. The Indians get a big win on the Red Sox, 6-3. We'll see you Thursday night. Have a good night. Till then.